morning to all the panels and our video friends. So today we like make some discussions about director. So before we begin our discussions, I would like to introduce myself. I am Secretarial as the first moderator, and
I am I'm a second moderator.
so our first panel is.
I am Ahmad Mustafa. I'm the first panel, and I'm the director in FMB company.
My name is Chap as a secretarial, and I'm director of ABC company.
My name is Nur Natasha Amaya binti Muhammad Syarif, and I'm the president and the director of Wijaya Food Company.
And I am the last vendor, Aisha Nabila Malaysia Pharmacy, and I am the director from Samsung.
Okay, so the first question is, can you explain to us what is actually the meaning of director?
The meaning of director is someone that appointed to be a director. That's you need to manage the company business in person within the company ethical association and the law.
Is that true that a company require more than one director?
That is true. All companies are required to have at least 2 directors who each has his principal or only place of residence within the Malaysia.
Next, I would like to ask Ms. Shahira, what are the responsibility and the job scope of the director?
Section 2 of the Act defined as a director include a chief executive officer, chief operating officer, or any person primarily responsible for the management of the company. The director has all of the power necessary for managing and for directing, and also supervising the management of the business and affairs of the company.
So next, we would like to know when must the annual general meeting should be held?
Usually, the company is required to hold its first annual general meeting within 18 months of its incorporation. The subsequent annual general meeting must be held once every calendar year, and not more than 15 months after the holding of the last preceding annual general meeting. The company did not hold an annual general meeting for the year of incorporation or the following year.
So after we know the meaning of director, next we want to know there are how many types of director in the company?
There are 2 types of director in the company. So the first one is executive director. So these directors are the ones that are actively involved in the daily management of the company. And the next one are the non-executive directors. These directors are involved in day-to-day operations of the company. They are involved in such as annual meeting at the company.
So overall only 2 types of
Natasha, can you explain who actually can be a director?
Well, a director can be anyone who is a national person and at least 18%.
So next, we would like to know that there is any disqualifications for becoming a director, and our director can be fired.
Yes, there are reasons that a director can be disqualified. So the first one is the person go bankrupt. So obviously, he or she cannot be a director. So the next one is the previous disqualification. If the director has been disqualified from the director for misconduct from their previous company, they also might have some face rejection and they cannot be director anymore. And the last one is breaches of company law. Serious breach of company law by previous directorship also could lead to the disqualification. And there are few ways director can be removed from their position. And the first one is resignation. A director itself can resign voluntarily to step down from the company to be a director. And the next one is vote by the shareholders. In some cases, shareholders can vote to remove their director if they don't trust anymore their director. And the last one is from court order. Serious misconduct by a director could lead to a court order for their removal.
So next question, Ms. Aisha, can a director retire or resign from the office?
Okay, so for private company, they may pass a written resolution according Section 297 to determine the retirement of the director. But for public company, the number nearest to 1/3 of the directors will retire from the conclusion of the first annual general meeting in every subsequent year. The director that was chosen to retire every year should be the ones who have been the longest in the office since the last election. However, the retiring directors are eligible for re-election if they are still qualified under the Act.